Yo, what the fuck is good, guys? It's your boy Dis, man. And today is gonna be a complete mood fucking changer. It's a complete different vibe. I haven't really dropped anything like this at all, ever. So it's quite different. But as you can tell by the title, what happened to Tyler Stice, I'm going to be giving my speculation as to what I believe happened, or who's done it, and why I believe it's happened. So before all of that, so you can get all the information, the link down below, explore with us this video. Just go watch that real quick. Get some paper, popcorn, and a little tiny ass desk lamp. And go watch that real quick. Take some notes. And then come back to me and I'll wait. So I'll be right here. I'll wait. I'll give you guys 40 minutes. Or however long the video is. Okay, did you watch it? Alright. So now that you watched the video, because it's just a whole lot of information and I don't want this video to be too long, but I also want this to have some light because I don't believe that the justice that is deserved was given. And if you know me, you know I don't really rock with the police like that. However, when it is necessary, when some fuck shit really happens, when there's some foul play involved in, like, it's just like if something fucked up like this happens, like it's necessary. You feel me? It's necessary. Like, cause what am I? Well, I'm not gonna go over there and shoot Brian myself. Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so since you've watched the video already, you know he disappeared this hiking trail, and you know all the little details like the chai tea and stuff. So we're gonna get into that now. So his sister, starting off right, his sister told him about the sexual assault that his dad Brian did to her and her friend to get him 18 years in jail collective. And I believe that Tyler, it didn't sit well with him after knowing this. So I'm assuming, I don't know for fact, I'm assuming he confronted his father about this, or his father found out, or his mother found out that he knew. One of the parents found out that Jessica had told him. And clearly, since he didn't know, they didn't want him to know. And even if they didn't want him to know, if he did know, I assume they would believe that he would leave after knowing that, or retaliate. He would do something, and they obviously weren't going with that. So I believe after her telling him that, he's done something to make it obvious that he knew. And regardless of how he did it, the parents just weren't fucking with it, and they killed him. But now I'm gonna get into all the little things that make me believe that it points to the parents. So, number one, right off the rip, the hiking thing, bro. The hiking thing. Why would he be in that little hiking mountain range if he wasn't an outdoorsy person? It doesn't make sense. Why would he buy a 22 caliber rifle if he wasn't an outdoorsy person? Why would he buy a hunting rifle for hunting if he didn't hunt? It doesn't add up. He was drinking chai tea, which he didn't like chai tea, but at the same time, maybe he just wanted to experience it. But it was on the passenger side door, which would mean, in turn, that he was the passenger of the vehicle. He wasn't driving it. You wouldn't put your cup on the passenger side door if you're driving. You just wouldn't. So clearly somebody was driving that car. Brian was spotted driving his car, in fact, the Mustang. He was found driving it. So I mean, I'm not really I'm not Sherlock Holmes or anything, but Mr. Brian, you have some explaining to do. So there's that. The next thing that is kind of strange. It's not as strange, because I guess people like cope in different ways. I'm really giving them the benefit of the doubt here. They changed his fucking room into an office. They sold his first Volvo or whatever it was. They sold his first car. And personally, if I had a child that was missing, his room would stay untouched. If I bought him a car, or if he bought the car, whatever car he had, that shit is staying untouched too, forever. Especially if I believe that he's still alive. He's just missing. He's just missing. He's not dead yet. He's just missing. So why would you go to those lengths? And why wouldn't you want to do interviews claiming that you're too busy? Why wouldn't you want to do anything to find your son? That shit is fucking crazy, bro. His sister was the only one that was actively trying to find him. And unfortunately, may she rest in peace, she supposedly committed suicide. I completely believe that this is fucking bullshit. Because she was so dedicated to finding him, she said, "We will never give up." Let me repeat that again. She said, "We will never give up." So it's quite strange that she would, out the blue, commit suicide without resolving or finding some sort of anything on Tyler, without finishing it, really, without finding him. It's kind of strange that she would just give up. The mom was said to give her drugs that she didn't need, and she was also said to watch her interviews. She would be right beside her. She'd be right beside her while she was doing these interviews, and that sounds like it's manipulation to me. And I'm assuming Jessica was doing a little too much for them, and they didn't like the fact that she was. I truly believe they think that she was gonna figure out that it was them. So in order to stop that, they offed her too. And the thing about this whole thing, like the whole thing collectively, is the fact that the police haven't interviewed the family. They haven't pulled them in for questioning. They didn't do too much investigating on him. But they know that he's a felon. They know Brian is a felon. They know what he's done to their daughter. They like it doesn't add up, bro. And the reason I believe that they haven't investigated all of that is because, as you know from watching the Explore With Us video, that the motherfucking mom is friends with the head nurse, which is the wife of some high-ranking officer in their county, bro. They clearly they covered it up. It's a cover up. They covered this whole thing up, and it's just it makes it that much harder to come to a conclusion on what happened when it's covered up by their PD. There's very little you can do with a corrupt PD. So that's why I'm trying to have all of this light spread on this situation, because it's just not right. It's not right. I don't really rock with the police like that, but it's just not. It's not an okay situation. It's not the norm. It's not your petty theft crime. It's not fucking gang violence. It's a family that murdered their children and got away with it. I believe that's what happened, and I'm sticking to that shit until I'm proven wrong. And you guys can decide in the comments. Debate amongst yourselves, or don't debate. Maybe you agree, and we can just have a whole bunch of clues and stuff in the comments, and hopefully we can get some sort of conclusion as to what actually happened to Tyler. I really don't believe that he's alive anymore. Just based on the simple fact that it's been years. They changed his room. They sold his car. They know he's not coming back at all. And it's unfortunate to say that, but that's just the reality of all of this that happened. It just adds up to that. And in the comments, you guys can say, hey, this you're fucking retarded. It's actually the fucking janitor at his old school or something, you know? But that's the whole point of this video, is just to for me to give you guys some information and insight as to why I think what happened, and we can all just discuss in the comments and see if we can solve this shit ourselves, because clearly their PD's not going to do anything. It would have to be elevated to an FBI level, but I doubt that's happened. So yeah, guys, that's basically the video. Um I don't really have too much to say after that. So if you enjoyed, leave a like. As I've said, drop a comment and we can discuss what we believe happened. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I really don't have set content. I just drop whatever I feel like dropping, and if you rock with that, go ahead and subscribe, bro. But anyways, it's your boy Dis, man. I'm fucking out, bro.